What's up, guys? Stuck on Pandora here with part 2 of the quick guides to how and why to use the Ghost Recon HQ app. In the first part, we went over what is the app, why you should use it. Now let's go over what this looks like in the missions. Personally, for me, what this looks like is twice a day, logging in, moving my guys around to get EXP, because it's like having a robot running around to get you all kinds of XP. So I personally think it's only worth your time if you're going to play it just a little bit. Grab a rebel. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's zoom in here and let's grab a rebel. Let's grab this girl. She's a jack of all trades. Looks like we even got a gun, but she's already got a gun. Increasing one of those 3 attributes we talked about that are accessory to her primary, the combat, the discretion, the observation. She's got a gun, increasing her loot chance. And then because you're only going to log in just a little bit, running them through every single possible way station. So you can see on the flag, that's going to unlock more checkpoints, more of those little pentagons for you, intel. It's going to increase your chance to loot, chance for mission success on the gun. You can stack 3 of those. So let's go ahead and stack all 3 of those, increase her speed, because we're not going to log in much, so just let her travel quite a bit. So combat 90, deception 93, observation 90. Go ahead and take a good chance here. 120 observation, I'll take that risk. And see, she's got like 2 hours, so whatever. I'm not really concerned about it. I'll just log in tonight before I hit the sheets and get my in-game person some EXP, and then hit start mission. So she's now running through all kinds of waypoints, and I suggest going through missions that you have like even a 50% chance on, because you're going to get a lot more EXP. And so as you complete these missions, some of these up for you, you see you're going to level up your guy. We just recently recruited this guy, and they're special at something, soldier. So like your in-game character gets ranked on their playstyle, Overwatch, Grunt, whatever. Same thing with these rebels. She got some loot from her mission success upon logging in. We gained a new rebel. In this case, this guy failed. In 5 minutes, he's ready. He's back for combat. If we continue to zoom down here, you can see what all you're going to get out of these missions. Fill in your completion bar for this section of the map. You're going to gain a new province, which will have all new opportunities for missions. And these missions are time specific. And I've noticed, for instance, like at 4 a.m., there's no chances for anything. But if you log in early in the morning, you can get lots of observation missions. Around mid-afternoon or something, you have lots of combat missions. It's time specific. Complete a lot of these flag rally points, those flag checkpoints. You get a new rally point. Really worth it, especially if you're playing more than like twice a day. You want to play pretty consistently. You can get your guys moving pretty good. And as your rebels level up, which they'll gain EXP, in-game resources, loot, and as you see, a bunch of accessories on top of that, like new rebels and new checkpoints, new maps. They also, at 3, 5, 7, and I think it even goes beyond that, will get these special quests. So we can go ahead and go through a dialogue here. She's on part 2 of her specific quest. Only rebels have this. See, we brought 250 medicine into our in-game character. We can continue the quest, and you actually get a little bit of lore here. And then our character, Bowman. Worn Out Coca Lab, one of Swain's people showed Swevson around and talked about her building a brand new lab for her. SOB, you were right. Swevson's gone over to the cartel. You want me to take her out? Chemist with her skills would be a major asset for Santa Blanca. No, not yet. We need to know more about what Swain is planning for her. We should put a bug in Swevson's house, or maybe follow Swain's representative and see where he leads us. So, you see, place a bug would be deception, and follow representative would be observation. And so you want to kind of know beforehand what your character is strong at. Now, she's a jack of all trades, this girl, so it really doesn't matter. I think I'm just going to follow the representative. That's what I'm leading towards. So there you go. It's an observation mission. Now we already put her on a little mission, so I don't have her to mess with. But the more these are really well worth it, because these will gain you passive bonuses. So let's continue his quest, for instance. Yes, he recovered a stolen truck. Great. He learned about this guy, a lieutenant, El Pulpa. So we're unlocking bosses. He's got an accountant. Now this will happen progressively. You're going to do a bunch of the little stuff, and then you're going to get these quests, which are well worth. If Ruben completes this thing, let me find Ruben real quick, which we can do by going to this time meter. Clicking on Ruben will bring us straight to his checkpoint. He must be right here. There's Ruben. Does he have a gun? We can gear him up. He doesn't even have a gun. Let's give him a gun. Just increased his power. Actually, a nice little piece of loot. And let's take him to his mission. So I'm not going to log in much. So there's maxed out his chance for success. Grab some intel. Max out his chance for loot. Max out his chance. Max out his speed, I mean. And take him all the way down to his... He's way overpowered for this observation mission. But it wasn't a great choice for me to put him on an observation mission, because he's not good at observation. He's good at deception. Either way, huge 176% chance of success. The way that works is there is a dice roll, which it'll actually show you. I'll show you the dialogue real quick. And start that mission. Now, if we go back into our files here, you can see mission succeeded. You had a 66% chance to succeed the mission, increased by your items, veteran bonus, and waypoints. This is those passive bonuses you get just for completing things in the game, namely the specific quests for your characters. So he had a 93% chance of success with everything added in, and then a dice roll. So as long as that dice roll, and it's 1 to 100, it looks like for the dice roll. As long as that thing is under 93, he'll succeed. And you see he gains some EXP and worked a little closer towards leveling. These are pretty long quest chains. Now, something to keep in mind, the last bit of info for this video is, see the down pointing arrow there? That's a story-specific quest for each rebel. But these are lower level missions, and they are time specific. You don't see an icon there, but then you go over to these harder missions. That one with the deception to 372 with the gold soldier over it, that will unlock you a new rebel if you manage to beat it. This one over here, the 518 combat mission, we can look at our legend. This is actually more useful than the strategy guide in the game. That'll unlock us a new province. It'll make us have progression towards unlocking a new province. Story mission there. I'm not seeing the others, so let's just look at it real quick. You see the crosshairs, that's going to unlock a new mission. Harder missions, more rewards, and you saw the rest. So that's what I got for you as far as this is concerned. You can see the deployment. I'll show you one more deployment really quick. This girl's actually brand new. She's a ninja. And just like Pokemon, I said, they will sort of have a set progression based upon what their style is when you first get them. So she's a ninja. She's good at combat. She's good at deception. She's going to be really useful. So we'll just sort of start powering her up in the lower level missions in Itikaka. This is all going to add up to the third video, which will be on after this. Later, guys.